Hi FlossTube, welcome to my channel. It is March the 4th, so I'm here to give you my update for February. I've got finishes, I've got my stuff of the month, my fabric and threads of the month, I've got some progress, I've got whips, I've got, oh my goodness, I have so much. I've got books I've been reading, etc., etc. So, welcome to everyone who is new here. Welcome to everyone who is not new here. Welcome back. I very much appreciate all of you. As you can see right here, I'm joined by my little stitching buddy. Say hi, Max. Hi. Yeah, he's wanting a nap. So we'll let him nap while I prattle on to you guys. We'll start with my whips because I left my finish over there. I will grab that in a minute. I hope you guys have all been well. I've been doing all right and started physio for my shoulder, etc., etc. Life is crazy that way. Anyway, yeah, I will show you what I have for whips. As you could probably tell, we're in a different spot than usual. I moved my stitchy spot downstairs. I needed a change of pace. I was getting a little bored upstairs and not getting very inspired, so I've been working down here for the last little while, and so it's been going well for me. All right, so starting off with whips, this is my Disney princess piece. I'll just bring that a little closer. I got a page finish and started in on this next page over here. Needle minder is from Robin, Maine. And it just says, my little dog, a heartbeat at my feet. And yeah, this one I'm doing 2/1 on 22 count. So this one is a bit of a challenge, but whatever. We love a challenge, don't we? I worked on that a little bit, not a whole lot since my last video. I've been very busy getting a finish done. And now I'll show you my focus piece for the month of March. I decided that instead of flipping whips all the time, I would do a focus piece every month, and if I got tired of that focus piece, I'd dig out Disney Princess to alternate out with, just in case, like, I don't know. I find I work better that way, so I guess it's stitch what you want when you want. And anyway, so this is what I'm working on. This is my focus piece of the month. I'll hold it back here and then come in for a close-up. This is Moon Sweet Moon by Pascinerissimo, and this was last year's mystery stitch that got ruined in the first month, and so it's taken me a little while to get back to it, but I'll just bring that in. There is a lot of Petite Treasure braid in here. Just give you a bit of a peek there at what I've been working on. The Petite Treasure braid, I'm doing 1/2 as recommended. I'm not doing the blended because it's just not my thing. I'm not a big blending person with the with Petite Treasure braid and DMC floss. I just don't like blending the two together. I tried it, wasn't my thing. So I'm just doing, so it's a more of an ethereal look, as you can see as I bring it a bit closer. And the fabric is, it's by Paige Lane, Splendor, that's what it's called. Splendor by Paige Lane, available from stitchitcentral.ca. It's their own in-store fabric dyer does that. So yeah, so this is my piece of the month. So I'll show you next month how far I got on it. I have managed to get 3 pages finished in, well, it's March 4th. So, and I started it, technically I started it end of February, but who's counting? Anyway, so yeah, that's the one that I'm working on right now. I believe that one is still available. The pattern is still available from Pascinerissimo. I am butchering this. I'm sorry. I'm not Italian. I'm trying here. I believe it's still available on our website. So you should be able to still get the pattern from there. It is on a fat half and it is huge. But I've seen other people's finishes and they are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm very much looking forward to having that done, so that I can have that piece done. I've had it since last year and I started it in May of last year. Yeah, May for Mania. And so I'm wanting to get that done. I'm on target to get it done this next month, but we'll see. I started taking some online courses. Because of my shoulder, physiotherapist said that there's a very good possibility that I won't be able to go back to my old job, because I'll only get about 80% of my range of motion back in my shoulder. And if I go back to the job that I was doing before, there's a very high possibility that I would get a full thickness tear of my rotator cuff. I already have a partial tear, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm only in week 3. Week 3? I think it's week 3 of physiotherapy. So we'll see what happens. Now, give me 1 second and I'll grab my finish for the month of February. All right, so this is a piece that I started on Christmas Day and I showed it to you in my last video. I don't remember where I was in my last video. If I can find a picture, I'll insert it here. And I finished this, I wrote it down. Don't remember when exactly I finished it, but I finished it, what was it, the 27th of February. My goal was to finish it by the end of February. So this is Celtic Noel, or Celtic Christmas, or whatever you want to call it. I will do a close-up here. I did some conversions. I took out the DMC metallic and switched it for Petite Treasure braid. I switched out the Mill Hill beads. Ooh, let's move it over to this side. I switched out the Mill Hill beads for Delica. I'll bring that in. There's so many beads. There's like 1,250 beads on here. And I went through 2 cards of the Petite Treasure braid, and almost two whole boxes of the red beads. I don't know. I'll see if I can do a better detailed shot later, and insert it at the end of this video. But this is my finish for the month of February. So I'm thrilled that that's done. No back shame. There it is. Anyway, So that was my finish for the month of February. Started that Christmas Day, finished it a few days shy of the end of February. So that makes me very, very happy. And now, oh, I should have taken these all out of packages. Excuse me for the rustling, but my December fabric of the month showed up just after I had finished the video for January. So I will show you what I got from Crafty Kitten. That's who I'm with this year, and I do fat quarters because that is the majority of what I do. So ooh, I had forgotten what this one looked like. So this is Mystical Mermaid. Turn it around. Both sides are absolutely gorgeous. And this is 28 count Jaslyn. I'll be putting those back into the packages because I don't want them getting dirty. And then this is the December 2017 limited edition. That's what it's called, limited edition. This is a 28 count Lugana. Again, another very gorgeous piece. And I waited until I got my January fabric of the month, but these were the December, and she included a with the December, I got this is a number 8 Krynic, 5982. Very pretty green. Weeks Dye Works Holly. It's very pretty. And Classic Colorworks Hollyberry. So that was for December. Oh, there's the other piece for December. Sorry. This was the piece that went with the threads. Oh. This is called Holly and Berries. It's a 28 count Jaslyn. I'm a huge 28 count fan, as you could tell. And that one is also gorgeous. That was, or was that the December stitchy box or whatever that she does? I don't know. I just know that it's gorgeous and I ordered it and I'm not sorry that I did. And then I got my, oh, these are the November. Okay, so the first two pieces were December. First two pieces were December. The second one was also, that was the Christmas one, and then these are the November. She's from the UK, so it takes a few months for me to actually get it, so I'm a little bit behind. But this one is the November 17 limited edition. This is a 32 count Monaco. Doesn't have a name, but it's gorgeous because it's purple, and I love purple. I have a few things that I could stitch on that. I've got a Mira that I've got in mind that I could stitch on that. And then the last piece of fabric that I got from my Fabric of the Month Club is called Hint of Autumn. It's a 28 count Lugana. It's also gorgeous. Yes, I'm doing Stitch from Stash, but because I had signed up for this already in November, my Fabric of the Month and my Threads of the Month, they don't count. I should probably make them count, but I don't. So my Stitch from Stash budget is still well above the 0 mark, which is awesome. My mom went to Oklahoma, and so she went shopping there. It's okay, bud. It's okay. He sees the neighbor boy outside. And she picked up a few things for me at Joann's because, well, she's awesome that way. So she picked up another, whoop, upside down, scissor for me. This is a Gingham. This is my second one like this. I love these. These are my favorite. It's the Gold Stork, and then 2 DMC flosses because those are the ones that I happen to be going through a lot right now, which is really weird, but whatever. And then my thread of the month came in as well. This was February? January? I think this was February. So my Petite Treasure braid. I get a whole bunch of these every month, which makes me really, really happy. Because then I always have some on hand and I'm not always having to buy some. I have doubles of a bunch, but I have not doubles of others, so I'm okay with that. And then my Classic Colorworks thread of the month came. There's Tyler Boy Blue, Lobster Claw, Key Largo, Frog Legs, Sunflower, Copper Penny. Love this one, Jelly Roll, Wild Berries, Ginger Snap, and Little House Brown. So that was my haul. And now for some, no, we'll save that for the end. My exciting news will wait till the end. What I've been reading this month, audiobook that I've been listening to is True Courage by D. Henderson. This month has been a D. Henderson month. Anyway, True Courage by D. Henderson, that is excellent, excellent book. It's from audible.com, and I've just finished reading the actual book, The Guardian, also by D. Henderson. It's, I'll just read you what the back says here. A decision is made. The president has settled the next Supreme Court justice. His choice is controversial, highly political, and about to become very public. For the U.S. Marshals who protect the judges, the situation presents the height of security concerns. A federal judge is murdered. One man decides he can't allow the president's choice to sit on the bench. His ruthless attack is high risk and successful. The justice is dead, but the killer made one mistake. There is only one witness. Sherry Hanford was in the wrong place at the wrong time. She's seen the killer, he's seen her, and only one of them can live. Only one man can help her. U.S. Marshal Marcus O'Malley thought he knew the risks of the assignment going in. He was wrong. He never expected Sherry to invade his heart. He never expected her faith to change his life. He's been the guardian of the O'Malley family for over 2 decades. Now he's the guardian of a woman being hunted by the best assassin in the world, a woman he'll risk everything to protect. Absolutely wonderful. Keeps you on the edge of your seat through the entire thing. This is not the first time I read this book. It's, as you can see, it's kind of old. But she is the author of this. She is award-winning. She has won so many awards. She has so many books. It's suspense fiction. It's awesome. I'm reading the next book in that series. This is the second book. The first book is called The Negotiator. This is the third book, Truthseeker. This is also a fiction suspense, and it's again, fiction suspense. So if that's your thing, look into that. They're absolutely awesome. They're available through Amazon, through your local library, I'm sure has them. They're pretty awesome. Yeah, and I've been watching Bones. I've been binge watching Bones. I have the DVDs, so I've kind of been going a little nuts that way, but we'll do that. And I've also started going old school again. I was getting a little bit much of the whole suspense thing because I've been reading suspense and watching Bones and watching Midsummer Murders, and Murdoch Mysteries season 10 just came out on Netflix, and so I was watching that. So yeah, I was getting a little bit much of the suspense, so I have gone back and I dug out One Tree Hill. Yes, season 1. I know, teenage drama. Do I care? Not really, because it's fun and it's light-ish. Yeah. I was going to show a model stitch that I had finished and is being set to release in my Etsy shop. A pattern that's being set to release in my Etsy shop in time for Christmas in July. It's really cute, but unfortunately it didn't work out for drop off and whatever, so that will have to wait until next month. But we have time before July, right? It's only March 4th. But there are a few new things coming into my Etsy shop, which is Rolanda Grace on Etsy. And so I will show you. We're all stitchers. I do quilting, I do stitching, I do etc. So we all have to frog every once in a while, which sucks, but it happens. But these little guys, my dad makes these. They are seam rippers. And so on one end, they have the standard ripper. Let's see if I can get that to focus a little better. There we go. And on the other end, they have a stiletto. So if you just need to pick out 1 or 2 stitches, this one is great, and it saves your thread without having to cut it. And you can just flip it around and go in there. And then it's just nice and compact to take along with you everywhere. And there's the singles, like this one. And these are made from Japanese steel. And the handles, my dad makes the handles for them and everything. They're made out of wood. This particular one is, if I'm not mistaken, this is cherry. Cherry, oak, and this one is also oak. This has a little bit of a different design in it. This is my dad's hobby, and I will be selling these on my Etsy shop for him. Let's see, yeah, these are all, I'm just making sure these all have the stilettos. This one is, I believe this one's also a cherry. And this one here. Those will be going up on my Etsy shop along with several other items such as he makes a whole bunch of stuff like that. Pens, seam rippers. He's going to be doing needle threaders as well. So I will be... Sorry about that. It's okay. You sit. You sit. Neighbor kids are outside playing and Max could see them through the window. And anyway, so yeah, those will be on my Etsy shop, and so you could go take a look. They are handmade, so they will be priced accordingly. I will try to do a very good introductory price, and for anyone that watches this video, I will have a coupon code available in the description here in the video, and the coupon code will be Stitching Addict, and you will get 10% off of anything in my shop. So yeah, tune in. Thanks so much for joining, and you guys have a great stitchy day. Get lots done, and we will talk to you again next month. Yeah, hugs and stitches, everybody. Hi, it's just me. I'm back. I forgot something, so I'm gonna just insert it at the end of this video. My giveaways. I've been cleaning out my stash and been finding ones that I will never stitch. So I have a few charts to give away, and so all you need to do is I will show you the chart and let you know what you need to do to let me know which chart you want. So this one is Yesterday's Garden by Paula Vaughn. Yes, I'm giving it away. It's a leisure arts chart. There are two patterns in here. Their color, it's in good shape-ish. It's used, but it's in good shape. I got a bunch of stash from an older lady who is no longer stitching, and so she gave me a bunch of stuff. So this one, if you want to stitch this one, just comment below and say, I want to stitch the garden. I want to stitch the garden. The next one is this one here. It's Floral Borders by Sam Hawkins. There are lots and lots of different borders in here. And so for this one, if you're wanting to stitch this one, say, I would like to stitch the borders. Would like to stitch the borders. Just comment below. Don't say giveaway. Please don't say giveaway. These are meant for you guys, my subscribers, and I don't want to give it to somebody that wouldn't appreciate it. And okay, the next one is Mother's Poem by Cross My Heart. Mother's Poem by Cross My Heart. And this one, I would like to stitch the poem. Just say, I would like to stitch the poem. And yeah, and I'll send that right out to you. I would send them out to you via large envelope mail, because these are booklets. I'm not going to fold them because that would wreck them. Anyway, next one is Cross Stitch Hearts by Terrence B. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's by American School of Needlework. Again, it is a booklet. And if you would like to stitch this one, it is I would like to stitch the hearts. So if you'd like to stitch this, it's I would like to stitch the hearts. And last one for this week, or for this month, is this one here. It's Tender Moments. And there's a whole bunch from graduation, baptism, father, confirmation, communion, baby announcement, mother, wedding, anniversary, retirement. Just a whole bunch are in here. And this one, I would like to stitch the moments. I would like to stitch the moments. And that'll let me know that you want to stitch that one. Yeah, just comment below. Don't say giveaway. And yeah, we'll see you guys all next time. Hugs and stitches, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to do some detailed shots of Celtic Noel. Yes, this is laying on my floor because it's the only place that I had that I could spread it on right now. I apologize for the noise in the background. My dishwasher is running, so I will do some detailed shots of this lovely piece. I had to borrow some red Mill Hill beads from Tall Grass Lane Stitches. She was a sweetheart and brought them to me one day over her lunch break. I ran out, so you need at least 2 boxes of the red beads. The gold beads that are here, and the green beads, those are delicas. And the border, it's a repeating border. The darker gold and the red are Mill Hills. I wasn't thrilled with the red beads that I got that were delicas. They were too pink, and that doesn't really work for me. So face. There's so much sparkle in this piece. It's ridiculous. I love it. As I said, I switched out the metallic DMC for Petite Treasure Braid. There's about 1,250 beads in this piece, and I just love how there's so much movement in the reds of her dress and everything. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm still looking for the proper frame for this piece, and I will be framing it myself. I have the framing experience from being a professional photographer. They teach you stuff like that in photography school, but yeah, and this is just, the wreath is just amazing. I love it. And there you are.